morning friends, Namaskar. Welcome to War India News Hour. Today I am going to speak on how digitalization and cyber attacks go hand in hand. Without cyber security, no e-work is safe. Ignoring cyber risk means killing the business. Cyber security is much more than simply installing a new antivirus and IoT that drives the technology behind digitalization of industry. The future of manufacturing is made possible by the way machines talk to each other. Operational technologies are informed and governed by software and connectivity. Without protection, hackers can gain access to confidential information such as product designing, halt operations and disrupt the supply chain, which is the next agenda of the cyber crooks. At the same time, cloud computing is most powerful tool to deliver all computing services that includes server, storage, database, networking, software, analytics, intelligence and moreover the internet, which we call as the cloud, to offer faster innovation, flexible resources and economics of scale. One only pay for the cloud services they use. Hence, the data center business in India is very much promising. Let's see to the headline today in War India. Advanced technologies such as wearables and smartphones are important to fight COVID-19. COVID-19 tracking has become a hot topic recently as it raises privacy concerns because of the need to collect and store detailed information about people's social connections, health status and whereabouts. As the pandemic continues to increase the risk of cyber attacks, many people are wondering if private data is now at the mercy of the hackers. 5G network brings huge opportunity and threat at the same time. With fifth generation of cellular technology, that is 5G, mobile devices which will be able to send and receive information in less than 1/1000th of a second, appearing instantaneous to the user. 5G aims to deliver data rates that are 10 to 100 times faster than the current 4G networks. The goal of 5G is to achieve latencies below the 1 millisecond mark. Expert says all light is radiation because it is simply energy moving through space. It is ionizing radiation that could bring a potential dangerous because it can break chemical bonds. This brings a matter of huge concern. Truecaller records 4.75 crore data of Indians on sale for 75,000 only. Cyber criminals have put the data 4.75 crore Indians on sale in the dark web for a very small amount as per an online intelligence firm Cybele. The data on sale includes phone numbers, gender, city, mobile network, Facebook profile information, etc. However, Truecaller denied any breach of this database and said data is being sold using the name of the company. No ban on cryptocurrency exchanges, business or traders in India, says RBI. The Reserve Bank of India has confirmed that there is no longer any banking ban on crypto exchanges, companies or traders. This follows the Supreme Court's decision to squash the RBI circular prohibiting banks from providing services to any customers dealing in cryptocurrencies. The ban lasted for almost 2 years. The government has made its COVID-19 contact tracing app Arogya Setu open source. Making the code open source means that anyone like a developer can inspect the source code and flag off any potential security risk. Opening the source code to the developer community signifies our commitment to the principles of transparency and collaboration, says Ajay Prakash Sahani, Secretary, MeitY Government of India. Reliance plans to list Jio platform with overseas IPO. Over the past month, Jio platform has raised $10.3 billion across 5 deals and the enterprise value of Jio platform reached to 5.15 trillion rupees within 6 months of its launch. Now Reliance Industries is working with banks on early preparations for an overseas listing of its digital and wireless business for an initial public offering outside India. Nokia shuts plant in South India after 42 test positive for coronavirus. Nokia last week suspended operations at its manufacturing unit in southern India after some employees tested positive for COVID-19. Nokia did not disclose how many workers at the plant in Sriperumbudur in the southern state of Tamil Nadu tested positive, but a source familiar with the matter said there were at least 42. A new blue mockingbird malware gang to infect enterprise systems. Thousands of enterprise systems are believed to have been infected with a cryptocurrency mining malware operating by a group tracked under the code name of Blue Mockingbird. The Blue Mockingbird group is believed to have been active since December 2019. Hackers exploit the CV2019 and 18935 vulnerability to plant a web shell on the attacker's server. They then use a version of juicy potato technique to gain admin level access and modify server settings to obtain the reboot persistence. CRISIL predicts India to face the worst recession ever. CRISIL has predicted that India's fourth recession since independence shall perhaps be the worst to date, as the economy may shrink by 5% in the current fiscal. The first quarter, April to June 2020, will suffer a staggering 25% contraction, it said in its assessment of India's GDP. Significant increase in cyber attacks targeting corporate cloud accounts. McAfee released a report recently on title Cloud Adoption and Risk Report, Work from Home Edition. The report uncovers a correlation between the increased use of cloud services and collaboration tools such as Cisco, Webex, Zoom, Microsoft Teams and Slack during the COVID-19 pandemic, along with an increase in cyber attacks targeting the cloud. The present situation in India related to the coronavirus, India enters top 10 list. Total COVID-19 positive cases in India crossed 15,000 mark. Maharashtra has emerged as the worst affected state with over 50,000 patients. The number of corona cases in India stands at 1,50,848 with the death toll at 4,345. As many as 64,425 people have been cured and discharged, and it is really good news. My key takeaway for today is after the digital revolution 1.0, it became apparent that digitization is inevitable. However, COVID-19 has accelerated it further. Digital fitness and adoption has now become a matter of survival. It is apparent that COVID-19 has catalyzed a pivotal change. It has pushed for the development, refinement, normalization and higher adoption of technological aspects like work from home and digital marketing. Furthermore, these changes will take root and continue to stay even after the pandemic is over. Hence, it is safe enough to admit that we are in the midst of a new and accelerated digital revolution. Lastly, it is a matter of high concern and required an in-depth study on why the developed country like Europe has torched 50 cell 5G towers for claiming link to coronavirus, and some 16 have been torched in the Netherlands, with attacks also reported in Ireland, Cyprus and Belgium. We should take this matter on a very serious note. That is it for the day, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to Wire India News Magazine. Please download Wire India app for the latest news and updates. It is available on Google Play Store. Please stay tuned for more updates. Thank you very much. Namaskar.